Don't like that at all.
Yeah.
You can't pick up small objects, and you're just like, well, I suppose I'm a useless human for the next day.
Oh my god. Or when it's like fucking leg day, and then you're like, oh, I gotta take a dump later. And you sit down on the toilet, take a dump, and you're like,
yeah, sitting down, very easy. Standing up, very difficult.
Never happening. It just doesn't ever happen again. You get one. You get one action of the two, and that's it.
You have to
complex action, man. You have to wait for the next turn to.
These turns are too slow. It takes me 20 minutes to stand up again.
Well, the Constitution save DC is very high.
Yeah.
Shit, apparently.
All right. On that note, Dustin, you ready to go?
I think he's back in position or close to it.
Crickets. Okay.
Get in position and wait for my go.
That's pretty cool. A heated mirror so that it doesn't steam up after a shower.
That's a two-way meter. That's someone looking at your ding dong.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh,
my ding
we got a new bathroom fan. And nothing steams up anymore. Like, you get out and the bathroom is the same temperature as the rest of the house. It's incredible.
You know, if you just take like a Swiffer and you just dust the fan vents, it's the same thing. You didn't have to.
Okay. We discovered that our bathroom fan was
Thank you, sir, by the way.
Was not connected to anything and was just like capped. So it wasn't fucking working, and it was like the smallest purchasable like PC fan in there. Like, it was fucking useless as shit. So we bought like a nice bathroom fan. Stuck it in there, and it's like half as loud and moves like it could suck all the air out of a house in like moments. It's incredible.
What's this fan you're talking about? I'm very interested in this.
We got a new bathroom fan, and it's fucking incredible.
Fucking.
Like one of the little. It's like, I take a nasty shit. No, I didn't. No one will ever know.
It gets sent directly to China.
Yep, it's gone.
All those Chinese can just enjoy all your farts. And...
Yeah, right? Just poop instantly.
That's something about pooping I've never understood. Why, like, when people can just like sit down on the toilet and just like constantly fart while they're shitting.
Right?
I never get that.
Occasionally, I'll have like a bunch of shit and then like a big old fart and then like some more shit behind that, and like they come out in order, and that's no fun for anybody involved. But yeah, that is a recipe for Poseidon.
It's like a hippo. It's like a hippo.
Oh, man.
Has anyone?
They just fan their shit.
Have you ever been to the bathroom where like maybe like someone who's very high up in the company is also in the bathroom, and you just know this, like maybe they either walked with you or they walked, maybe like you saw them walking down the hallway into the bathroom and you were like just behind them for whatever reason.
Oh god,
and
yeah.
And it's just like a cacophony of sounds. And you're like, well,
yeah, it sounds like someone dropping like whole into the toilet. And you're like, what the fuck's going on in there?
And
right?
Your inner like 3-year-old is trying to keep it together. You're like, this is my job, and if I start laughing, this is not good for anyone. This is the VP of Finance. This is not good. He is letting loose. He sounds a little sick. I don't want to say nothing to him. And then you just can't look at that person the same for like a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, that's always a fun.
There we go. Got that uploaded there to.
Am I supposed to feel like that? Because I never feel like that.
Who is Tess Munster? Why do I care about this?
I mean, you can feel like that. It's up to you if you feel like you should feel like that.
I am
just
not,
open it.
I am not.
It's related to hippos.
Real quick.
I have started this recording, and if it's just that hippo that's shitting and is using its tail to like spray fart everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I hate that I already knew what it was. I hate myself so much. I fucking knew exactly what it was. I didn't click on it.
Oh, the worst. The absolute worst.
It's like whenever Chris posts like that weird fucked up Reddit link and it's already purple, and I'm like, oh my god, this is not good.
Right.
Well,
it's like I need to use less internet.
Yeah. Bad times.
All right, let's get started. Does anyone require a recap of exactly what's happening when we?
I would like a Matt Mercer-esque recap.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you like a 4-second recap.
Kobold stuck our dick.
Yeah, the kobold problem was solved with mild
Violence.
arena fighting.
That's a fantastic side effect to have.
Yeah,
The faster we let them get through this, the faster we can play.
Yeah.
uh,
Sorry.
they gave you the treasure back. They explained that they had to leave the forest, which is where they were before, due to an entity they referred to as the Black One, taking over the forest and corrupting it. Any descriptions that you asked for about the Black One after that were like inconsistent at best. They're kobolds. I don't know what you expected. But yeah, they and the half-elves who lived and
kind of
so
dropped
if,
out there.
Desiree just walked in the room naked.
Oh yeah, that's probably why.
my microphone must have cut out or something, or like the audio ducking freaked out because I was just talking.
No, you went like
because I was
you kinda...
and then like paused for like a good 3 or 4 seconds.
I'm sorry.
That's why I thought maybe
I didn't notice. I was checking on something
This is a good
over
start
here.
to the recording, guys.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. In your handouts tab, you've got something called quest logs, which currently contains a quote unquote quest that was just that piece of information that you got, plus the other notice that you guys picked up in the inn that you had not read yet. I just stuck it in there for convenience sake. They should be available for everybody to read.
We lost 30 cattle in scarce a week, and little Radley hasn't come back from picking mushrooms.
Every part of that is awful.
Jesus Christ.
Troubles in the fields that we're looking at?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was the other one.
Oh god, you weren't even kidding. Oh my god, I thought you were being funny. No, that's exactly what it says. Oh fuck. These fucking bumpkins, man.
They are bumpkins. Now you know they're bumpkins. You know what that is? That's fucking world building. That is.
I could not expect it.
Fuck y'all. All right.
All right.
This is what are you talking about? This is a major metropolis.
Metropolis bumpkins.
The other thing that occurred was that the Magister Thufus, the custodian of the tower, had asked to speak to you in his study.
Is his study a toilet room?
No, it is not a toilet room.
Does he read magazines in there since he's a magister and not a magister?
Jesus Christ, that's
Wait. If he drops a log, is that a magisturd?
Maybe
slightly better.
Maybe he should take it. Maybe he's taking his magic career on the road, and become a magician.
A magician.
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Thomas.
Do you see what happens every time, Thomas, when you make a mistake? Do you see what happens?
It's also Magister, like in this. So, I'm not making a mistake, man.
Uh-huh.
It would be a magistrate, but Magister is the archaic form of that. Anyway, if we're gonna start talking about pronunciation, we're gonna go fucking nowhere today.
That's true. You're not wrong.
So all right, so I will pass it back over to you guys, and whether or not you want to follow him or bail out and yell something rude.
I mean, both seem good.
Still have a kobold inventor who is listed in our enemies.
Oh yeah, so one of you, I think Steve, asked me to if it was possible for you guys to start cataloging the things you'd seen.
Oh.
And so I tested by making something noticeable to make sure you guys couldn't peer into the character sheet. Seems like you can't, so...
Also, that is our nemesis for this campaign, by the way. That's the final boss right there. Kobold Inventor.
With the fucking skunk.
This is all one giant elaborate kobold trap. All the inconsistencies and pronunciations and spellings and all the little weird things on the map. It's all because they're dumb kobolds.
They only let us go.
Motherfuckers.
They only let us go because it would lead us to an even more deadly trap, which will 100% guarantee our death, whereas we only had 95% chance of death there.
That's just the unfortunate problems of having an unreliable narrator.
Pretty much.
Listen, y'all can find another fucking GM for this shit. Hours of my time How you repay me?
Minutes.
Hours.
Minutes even.
Hours of it.
All
Uh,
right, so I think that obviously it seems relevant to figure out what the fuck is going on out here. But
Nah, let's just
course.
get a boat and sail somewhere else.
well,
I
like,
have
here's-
proficiency in vehicles.
that's true.
So we don't
But
have
I
to
know
buy
that-
it. Let's just steal it.
Well, you said that
Adventures of Captain Steely and his thieving crew.
well, you have to. Was it? So maybe I missed this when we were busy making Magus turd jokes. Did the Magister already tell us what he was going to tell us? He said he wanted to talk to us, but then I think
no, he said he wanted to talk to you, and we'd cut
In his
off right
study, we're supposed to go
Yeah.
into.
Okay. All right. So let's start with that because I know we were trying to get some figuring out of what the hell happened since we've been gone and how do we get back? Can we get back? Yada, yada. So let's start there and then we'll decide where we're going to go.
Sounds good.
All right.
I say in
So-
character.
Yes.
there. Nice
I mean-
save. All right.
Yeah.
So Thufus brings you back to his study. There's,
What did you say his name was?
Thufus,
Thufus.
like Rufus, but with a th. Thufus.
All right. I'm just asking.
Mr. Thufus. Yeah.
We're like,
in there,
we're like Doofus, which is
there's a single bed. Some candles, some wine and cheese. No, I'm kidding.
Mhm.
It's
Aw.
a
Some
fairly.
rose petals laying around too.
Yes.
Where's this going?
I stealth put my clothes back on.
No, it's a fairly standard wizard's study.
He says as he clicks.
Yeah, it's lined with the walls are lined with leather-bound book walls of rich mahogany. Can't even make fucking Anchorman references around.
Right.
But yeah, there's
Just
lots of books and scrolls all over the walls. Weird little bobs and bits of artifacts scattered around. He's got a big wooden desk in the center
Mm-hmm.
that he is already sitting at.
So is he gonna clean a toilet while he answers our questions like an
All
episode
right.
of Law and Order?
God damn it!
We are the
No.
worst. We are the
Yeah.
worst.
it's
Thomas is gonna dump us.
it's because we all haven't chatted in a while, so we're all just
No.
going.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to die.
All right. All right. Mr. Magister, you wish to speak with us?
Yes. I've been doing some research while you were away, and I need to tell you something. I believe you.
Well, that's generally good, but is there anything specific you believe us about?
Yes. The whole thrust forward into time bit that you were prattling on about when you first got here.
Yes, of course. Well, that's good that you believe us because it is true after all.
Well, yes. And the reason I believe you is that when you got here, I took a few small measurements. I hope you don't mind.
As long as it was not pertaining to my genitalia.
My bust
especially
size is not
As
very
long-
large.
especially from your metal friend here.
Circumference of my arms and legs.
I took some readings. From your metal friend here, whose carapace seems to hold the resonance of the universe fairly well, and he sort of
I am
Sounds very
magnificent, aren't I?
yes. And the only thing I could find that matched that peculiar resonance was this right here. And he pulls a small glass tube containing what looks like a single glowing floating strand of cloth or thread inside it. And it just sort of bobs around in there slowly. What's up, babe?
Nothing. I went to CVS too.
Okay.
Hey, sexy.
We aren't talking to you, Des.
Jesus.
They gave me the generic at first,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't tell me. And so I go in my car and I open it. I'm like, this is a thing. And I feel like you should tell a person that instead of just switching pills and be like,
Oh, yeah.
You really should.
Desiree,
That's-
I regret to inform you. Am I breaking any HIPAA laws by recording this?
No, it doesn't matter.
Am I breaking any?
What?
I just want to make sure I'm not breaking any laws. I want to inform you that I'm recording the session. And
Police bust into fucking Steve's house.
Listen, of
Look,
all the
look,
things
held
they
down
can
to the
bust you
ceiling.
for, that one's probably the most serious.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
really
I don't
is.
think that. I don't think that hippos.
What did your
Yeah, that's
gynecologist say about that yellow discharge? That's right.
Oh my god, why do chairs always get... chair wheels always go straight for your cords.
Dude, that's happened to me
Your
like
back and
6
side.
times today already. Like,
Oh yeah, they just devour them.
yep.
2 magnets or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Okay, but yeah, he pulls out a small glass tube containing a single glowing strand that almost resembles a thread that floats within the.
Ooh.
Good, that's the appropriate. That's the reaction he was waiting for. Yeah,
I lost the
he's,
last
he's,
part of that, but it's okay.
he's somewhat
Floating
satisfied
until-
with the oohing and awing. It's just floating in middle air, and he says,
Oh,
"You
okay.
know
All
what
right.
this is?" And then, without waiting for a
Not a
response, without waiting for any kind of response, he says, "This is my 24th birthday."
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Happy
Wait,
birthday.
No, that's
No,
impossible.
I
Not
thought you, I
today.
thought you and I shared the same birthday.
I thought you were super old.
No. Yes, well, I wouldn't say old. I would say venerable.
How old
Look,
are you?
My species only lives to be like 40 at the most, so it's a compliment.
This here is a snippet
Ah,
of
you will
thread
die of old age.
from the fabric of time itself.
Oh, okay. Literally, it is that day. Okay.
Yes.
Why couldn't you have led with that instead of being dramatic?
Well, these things require a certain flair for the mystic.
I don't.
I
Understand.
agree with you.
I don't understand what you mean.
You don't simply whip out a piece of time itself and say, "Well, it's time itself." You just,
No,
Exactly.
build
You
it up
gotta
a bit.
Alex, can you
Exactly.
please stop fighting your way out of a paper bag, please?
Sorry.
Are they sun chips? I bet they're sun chips.
No, actually, it's an Arby's bag, or no, a Wendy's bag. My mistake. I didn't realize.
Those break the sound barrier at all.
The microphone's actually inside the bag.
Wait, hang on.
No,
You can do that. Hang on.
he just put the bag on his face like it was like a horse like feed bag.
He's just
I'm
rolling
waiting
around
for
on the
that
floor.
to come out. If it comes out anywhere, it's gonna probably be Arby's or
Well, as
Hardee's.
as
Yeah.
someone of probably the lowest intelligence in the group, I am just going to not say anything to not look dumb.
Solid policy.
Yeah, yes, but yeah.
Anyway, I will.
Just nod sagely.
Yeah.
This is a piece of the very
I'm not
fabric
proficient
of
in
time
tailoring.
itself. In fact, I never had a 24th birthday because it is contained in here.
Can I have it?
Aww.
We
We could
we're
throw you a
kids.
party if you really like did you like remove that day from time because no one came to your party? Because we can throw you a party.
No. To research, it was for my thesis. It was all very important at the time. Now, this is a piece of time itself, and it emits the same type of energy that
Alex.
you yourselves emit.
Yes.
You're
Is there still
fucking-
noise?
Yes, it's being so
That's-
fat
It's
right
not even
now.
my. It's not even my bag. It's the wrapper on the sandwich. Is it really that loud? I'll turn my.
Mute your mic.
Mute everything while you eat.
All right, when I
sorry.
post this, you're gonna be like, "Wow, we're in the middle of a cafeteria."
It is actually fairly
All right,
deafening.
I
Yes.
apologize. I'm sorry. I will mute myself for the moment.
It's okay. That was really funny. No.
Where were we?
Yeah, it's like where even was that?
Oh, time thesis. This is out of character
Yes.
because I'm like barely paying attention because I don't really understand this.
Right. Yeah, it's a snippet of time itself, which I discovered doing my thesis. I simply removed the next day of my own life from history. Everyone else experienced that day. I simply didn't. This, in and of itself, validates everything that you were saying. It would indeed be possible for some being that was a curator of this weave, to simply pull someone out from one place and set them in another.
Go on.
And in fact, your arrival here fulfills several tenets of a prophecy that we don't usually speak of.
Oh boy, here we go.
prophecy of Spelulon the Mighty Mage?
Well, not quite.
I don't want to hear it then.
Spelulon, would you like to join me in cleaning up of my blades since I don't understand things?
No, go on,
With my
wizard.
lowly 12 intelligence?
You see, 500 years ago, when your city was destroyed,
It's not really my city, but go on.
and well,
What's up?
oh, nothing. You just like smacked my foot.
We're so bad at this game, guys. We keep interrupting each other.
No, Desiree did it this time.
Yeah, that was Desiree that time.
No, I was using the Desiree interruption to speak to us.
She was
like,
reaching
we're
for his
so
dick and
bad.
she accidentally hit his foot. It's fine.
It's a common mistake. Me and Dat used to do it for years.
Yeah, when Tantalor was overtaken and then sealed away. Eight comets were seen in the night sky. And they said,
I asked loud, what comets?
yes, bright falling stars.
I'm
And
like
it
genuinely
was-
horrified now.
Now I look on excitedly.
It was foretold by the great oracle of the north that those comets foretold a calamity that would occur 500 years from then that could only be stopped by those from the past itself.
Well, I'm certain I'm not the cause of the calamity, probably.
No, but
Yeah,
it did say that you would be inextricably linked.
I mean, I'm just
well-
traveling the world to learn how to make new cool shit, you know? I'm not like a world saver.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't say here whether you yourselves will be saving the world, merely that you for some reason, are just involved in it.
Yes, well, all right then.
So let me get this straight. You think that time is like carpet, and that strand in that floating piece of carpet in your glass jar is time, and that someone pulled our carpet out and put it in a different part.
Well, yes, that's the gist of it.
Are you crazy?
Oh dear.
The first row cretins laughing at the play.
He sort of sighs and
Ignoring my friend's comment, assuming that we have some sort of role in, say, preventing this catastrophe on this world, this plane that I'm stuck on,
mhm.
where do we go from here?
Well, that's a very complex question. I don't know. I don't know anything about the comets. And he sort of looks at you. So I'm not really the right person to ask, then, am I? So best of luck to you.
Is that great oracle dude still alive?
Yes.
No,
Or perhaps
500
anyone
years
else
old
who
by
might be
now. That
familiar
would be
with the
absurd.
process.
Well, I mean, a lot of races live for 500 years. Elves live forever, pretty much.
Yeah, what's 500 years? It's like nothing.
So at
Is that
this
a long
point,
time for you?
I'm pretty sure I can live 500 years. I'm a gnome.
At this point, he's looking a little uncomfortable, and he's glanced at a timepiece on his wall a few times as he's talking to you.
Yes. Do you have another appointment? Perhaps with your 24th birthday.
No, just
I got him.
I'm sorry. I'm very busy at the moment. This is eating up a little more time than I assumed it would. Perhaps you should all be going, and perhaps we could set up another appointment some other time.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, sure. I mean, we only fought off like a few hundred kobolds to save your ship, but you know, if you're busy.
Yes. And
Oh,
Yes,
but
give us stuff.
Roxanne, will you roll insight for me? Or everybody roll insight. You're all talking to him.
okay, I wanted to give him a business card.
You can also do that.
I crit.
Well, there you go. He's definitely hiding something. He probably
Well, yeah.
he
I don't.
he
Wait.
probably got tipped off to something about halfway through this conversation.
All right.
Yeah.
I am not going to show. I'm gonna give a great poker face and just not show that I know that he's full of shit. Like my face reading his with like perfect insight. I just kind of.
Mhm.
What race is this guy?
He's a human.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, dude. Like, you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Do you say that, or do you?
I'm thinking it, but like, I don't show it on my face.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and I guess I look over and I see Cerulean also probably sees this, but I don't motion
Yes.
to him that like, hey, we both know something about this guy.
Right.
Yeah, it's
'Cause meanwhile, I imagine that Lily and Spelulon are like probably deep.
Oh, I'm oblivious. I'm walking up to him like, okay, dear, crazy old man who likes to talk about carpets. Here, have a business card. If you ever need anything, I make a lot of cool, fun shit. You just come to Lily's Awesome Gadgets, which will totally exist in a few years. And then, yeah.
Our open hours are 500 years ago or 6 weeks from now. Nothing else.
And we only take one type of insurance, and you don't have it.
Exactly.
So he's sort of gotten up at this point, and he's trying to kind of gently usher you out of his office.
Thomas,
Here we go. Come back tomorrow.
Thomas, the DM. While I
Yes.
was in there and not paying attention because I really couldn't understand the conversation, did I see any knickknacks in there?
There's quite a few knickknacks.
Are you trying to steal
Can
from him?
Can I roll a sleight of hand to steal one of the knickknacks?
Yes.
21.
Good.
You're
Okay.
in Beast Castle from fucking Beauty and the Beast, and everything that you touch screams and yells when you try and steal it.
So
I wonder if he's worried that if we change the past somehow, that he's worried about him being undone.
I don't know about that, but I feel like maybe he has someone else is telling him to get rid of us because of some serious other reason. I mean, we are here for some mysterious reason, and we don't know why yet.
Do you think we could take him if we just bum rushed him?
No.
Well, we're not toilets.
I do. Let's do it. He's a frail old man.
Wait.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Time out. In the slowdown moment of where things slow down, Matrix style, leveling up, Roxy Ryan knows that if he stabs this guy, he's probably gonna one-shot kill him if he just does it and doesn't tell any of you.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, but I
Oh,
think he
no.
still has information we need. Maybe more so now that we know he knows something he's not sharing. That immediately makes me want to learn it. And I don't know if we have any clerical spells to make dead people talk, so we need them alive.
Well, that would go against my acting without thinking, but I'm not thinking about this.
Okay.
Neither
You
is
wanna
my
know-
character.
you want to
I'm
know
thinking,
what you picked up with your sleight
I'm
of
thinking
hand?
that.
Yeah, what did I pick? I wanted to just pick up something small, like off his desk.
So
or
when
maybe
you
like a
made that
shelf.
when you made that inside check,
Yeah,
you noticed
that
a
crit. Boom.
Yeah.
when you made an insight check, you noticed that what he was glancing at wasn't actually the timepiece. It was whatever was next to that timepiece, which is a small little pebble that had started to intermittently and very slowly pulse blue, and was now starting to pulse faster and faster. And so it was shiny and glowing and nearby. So you snagged it.
Indeed.
I like shiny things.
All right, so we've left, right?
Yes.
Is he forcing us out
It's-
pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he is ushering you towards the door.
So
I'm gonna tell
Steve,
him
are
that we
you
will have
gonna?
other questions for him?
Yeah.
Well, I have a. I'm gonna
No,
ask him about that.
I'm
when we're
not
leaving.
even paying attention really. I just
I was
wa-
gonna say,
I
Steve,
was-
are you gonna share with the group what you stole, or are you just gonna keep that a secret?
I'm probably well. Where are we, the characters?
Getting pushed out the door of his office, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine if I'm at a safer location, I'll tell you guys what I took.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, when it becomes evident that he's not listening to me try to ask him additional questions, I'm going to say that I will have further questions for him in the future then, and we will return. And then we'll make our exit, head away from the Mages Guild.
As we're leaving, I ask him if there's an egg expert. Strange thing, but yeah, I asked him if there's an egg expert around in the facility.
An expert.
Yes, an expert. Damn it, I knew it.
Thomas, you are vindicated.
It's glorious, truly.
God damn it.
Fuck it. Just fuck it.
Yes, I'm sure there will be one somewhere tomorrow. Would you come back? Tomorrow.
Oh,
I very slowly walk out, asking him more inane questions.
Just to torment him.
I'm already out of the guild. Like I've just been briskly walking away.
So
I'll keep up.
as you all step outside into the courtyard, you notice that the sky is a lot grayer and darker and more threatening than it was a little while ago. When you went into those, quite the storm has whipped up, not coming from the coast, but coming from the northwest.
Huh. From out of the forested area outside of town.
Yes. And there's a little bit of wind-blown rain whipping against your face.
Perhaps we should seek cover.
Hold on. Thomas, I'm whispering something to you.
Okay. You also notice that the courtyard is now abandoned, and looking over to the marketplace nearby, you can see that's also abandoned. Everyone has seemingly left.
Perhaps there is some inclement weather patterns that the locals are aware of that we are not. I definitely suggest we take cover soon.
I agree with that.
Worst comes to
No
worst,
argument from me.
There's a church right down here if it'll let me ping.
Joanne.
It is not letting me ping.
Love you.
It might let you ping, but the ping is really small when you're in like the zoomed out.
There it is. All right, down there, down to our southwest of us. I had to switch from grab. Yeah, that one. At the worst comes to is a church there. They're typically known for letting people take shelter.
This thing.
Oh, that one too. There's a bunch of churches. All right. Well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just like around here, just fucking driving random locations. Churches.
Churches everywhere. In any case,
Goddamn Motel 6s.
At the very least, a church in a Motel 6. Jesus Christ.
Throw a bank in there too. There's so many goddamn bank branches everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
Is there any thieves' cant nearby, Thomas?
So Thieves' Cant written around here. You just see a couple on the walls, that pointing out things like handholds that are probably very old.
Yeah. All right. I was hoping to maybe look for like some shelter because I'm very worried. I tell the group I'm very worried about this storm. It didn't look like this a few hours ago. And that we should.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use the. I'm telling the DM that I don't want to use like the folk hero for me to just kind of like ditch out. I want everyone to ditch out because I've never seen this before.
Yeah. I am in full agreement. I think that we should definitely seek cover.
We are already at the Mages Guild. It's not like we couldn't just walk around and do other mage stuff. Oh wait, you guys aren't wizards.
I feel like your folk hero feat should have a reduced effect, given that we're 500 years in the future.
That's just how that's how trashy and relatable I am.
It's true.
I show up with a Dale Earnhardt T-shirt and a 12-pack of Bud Heavy, and I am accepted everywhere.
Why don't we just go to
You would
an
be.
inn?
That would work.
Yeah.
I should try that if I just go on like a lonesome journey through the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's either find an inn or a nice old lady to take us in.
As you step out into the Mages Guild courtyard, it starts to rain, and the wind pitches up to almost a howl.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Ah, werewolves!
I'm going to suggest we find an inn.
Yeah, is there one locally? Like right around us? I mean, I don't want to go across the city.
It should be right out the courtyard of the Mages Guild gate. Which do do you happen to remember, was that large figure above the gates always there?
Probably not.
Large what?
Yeah, there is indeed a large figure that the rain is bouncing off of and slowly haloing above the entrance to the Mages Guild, perched on the stones. It's massive and hulking. You can't see any kind of outline of it. It's almost like it's covered in some kind of robes.
Yeah, I think so, probably.
But it's you can see bits of stone actually crumbling and falling down from where it's landed.
That seems normal. Let's go.
Hey, you vandal! Stop fucking with the Mages Guild.
As you-
Shout.
Is the only.
As you
I'm just gonna grab Cerulean and be like, we need to go. This is not our
Well, I shouted this already.
and
I agree.
I'm telling the other person who hasn't said anything that we need to go.
You guys are all talking. I'm following you. Agreeing with everything
as you
said
call
so
out
far.
to it, even though you can't see anything resembling a face, you could swear to yourself that it smiled. And suddenly, with a flurry of fabric, it is gone. There's nothing there.
We are being watched.
Yep.
It was Batman!
It could be Batman. That is entirely possible. It could also be a madman.
What's up with all these mages and their obsession with carpets and textiles?
That was random.
And then, as you look behind you, you see Megaster Thufus peering fearfully out of one of the windows of the tower.
Hey, the fucking thing that we have, the little stone. What's
Uh-huh.
I don't know about it. But out
You don't
here,
know about it.
What's going on with that shit right now?
I
Is it freaking out?
am too distracted to even think about that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, yeah.
Still.
He's probably impressed
Wait.
by that guy.
Araxian, were you
Like,
still
man, that
holding
guy's so cool.
Were you still holding that stone?
No, I put that in my pocket as soon as
Okay.
I wanted my hands to look empty.
Okay. All right. Well, then never mind.
Why, are you gonna make the mage see it?
Mhm.
No.
Or it might have burned you. So wait, why was the Magister with us? I thought he ushered us out already.
No,
He was watching from the
you saw
window.
him. Yeah.
Hey, who was that dude?
The wind is too high, and the storm too fierce.
that dude?
I don't think the rain helps you here.
Yeah.
I'm just moving towards the inn.
Yeah, I think we're all
Fine.
continuing to book it.
I'll just leave and let this dramatic tension hang in the air.
Yeah, which I can solve later with my knives, but I can't solve now in the rain.
I'm gonna go over and investigate where the figure was.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
So-
cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
As you take a quick look at where he was perched, you see that there is indeed a bit of rock crumbled away from the entrance where he was perched, almost like something with really big claws had dug itself in there.
Do I sense anything magical in the area?
You do. There is definitely an air of something very, very magical that was here. Enough to leave an indelible imprint on this gate in the middle of a rainstorm.
Interesting.
Does it leave a trail, or is it just like there and then gone?
Well, it's funny that you should ask that. It appears that where that creature was, there is, and where the magic is coming from most strongly, there is a small blood stain on the gate, or not the gate, the stone that's not being washed away by the rain.
Can I take
I
a
drink the
sample
blood.
of it?
You can indeed take a sample of it.
All right, I eat it.
He actually did. Holy shit!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
The
kidding.
absolute
No,
It's like, well-
you said you're doing it.
Well, I already said I was doing it too. That was a joke. Never drink the blood. You never drink the blood. There's never a reason, even if you are playing a vampire. Never drink the blood.
I wouldn't eat a sandwich if someone else fucked it.
So you taking a sample of it?
Yeah, I'm taking a sample.
All right. As you
I might also take a sample.
as you take the sample and
You could
And-
honestly, you could probably do more with it, Eric. I don't have.
I have proficiency alchemist supplies. I just don't
Yeah,
have any
so-
alchemist supplies.
he
We'll just
places
take
it
some-
into a small glass vial that he definitely didn't steal from the wizard's tower.
I was gonna fill my water skin.
notices that it, yeah, as you put it in, it smokes and bubbles a little bit, then calms down.
That's cool. Wonder if I can make a bomb.
That's
with it.
unusual for organics, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
not normal.
Yeah.
They don't usually do that.
Yeah, not typically.
What's
All
that
right, did you
chemical
guys
that
wanna-
has violent reactions with water?
Sodium.
Sodium.
Maybe he's got a lot of sodium in his blood.
Salty kind of person.
Alright, salty with a
That's what
bunch
we're
of
fighting. We're fighting a
protein.
salt monster, guys. We're fighting an internet edgelord. He
Oh
likes
god,
to
oh god, he's a
on-
rogue!
he likes to perch on balconies like Batman. You know, trying to seem all cool because he's standing on a high place in the dark, and then he's filled with salt. He's definitely like an internet edgelord.
Were you looking
Mhm.
for the nearest inn, or did you want to
Yes.
go back
Yeah.
to the first inn? Okay, the nearest.
No, I'm fine
The
just
nearest
standing
inn.
out here in the rain.
Well, I
You're
recommend
gonna
you guys
rust.
I'll be right there.
I don't rust.
Where I pinged on the map.
Yeah, I'll believe that. Probably made of copper.
And it is called the Slaughter Docks.
Ooh. Sounds comfy.
Given our current circumstances, I'm not comfortable with the idea of resting in a place of slaughtered beasts of burden, but it'll have to do.
Yeah.
And as you step inside, the music changes.
Mhm.
Uh,
I was enjoying that rain.
there we go.
You
It
are
is
nice.
alone.
So it is much more nicely lit in here than it was out there.
Yeah.
There's even a bit of music playing. It's large bench style seating, carved oaken tables, and a big metal bar. That's clearly been there for some time. In fact, it looks
500
like
years or so, you say?
probably not 500 years, but
I
this,
want to challenge the innkeeper to Gwent.
oh no, anything but that.
Well, it's that or Hearthstone, so.
Being forced to run card games in a table.
No, you just roll
Man.
for it. Just be like, okay, roll a d8. Okay, and then
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I scout out, I guess, whatever's open for enough of us, and I just kind of like point quietly.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can grab a
And,
bit. You can
and then
grab
I was
a-
gonna,
a
and then I was gonna go
bench.
grab some drinks.
Okay.
Chocolate milk, please.
Yeah, I just come back with like a third beer.
Okay.
Is it at least chocolate flavored?
I start drinking the third beer.
It's like 3 for me, none for you guys.
So what I'm
Right.
getting is, Thomas, that I didn't detect magic from the item that Steve has in his pocket.
Oh no, that's also magical.
Okay, hey Steve. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Roxy.
I thought that was implied because it's a glowing rock.
Well, yeah, but you didn't tell me I detected it. You only told me I detected the other guy.
forgot. I'm sorry. I was more focused on the other thing. You
So
caught me.
Roxanne, what'd you
Alright.
pick up?
Oh, and I grab it out of my pocket, and I said it was glowing. Is it glowing now?
It's not glowing now.
I said, all right, it was glowing, but now it's not. So I think maybe that mage was playing tricks. That guy was shit. And then I tell the rest of the group that we can't really trust him 100%.
Oh,
Can I do
I agree.
I'd like to make
Can
an
I-
Arcana check.
I was gonna say, can I make a hit like an history check on or something like that?
You may
Let's
indeed-
combine.
You may both do that.
Because I get double proficiency bonus on
I'll
history
help you
checks
then.
on magic items.
All right, and so that was
so-
assisted, right? So advantage.
Yeah.
Well,
20.
well, let me do mine because I get plus. I get +2 on that, so I get a 22 actually.
But you get advantage because you're getting help as well.
Oh, well, are we doing Arcana or History?
Arcana.
You can do both.
I can roll again. Let's do it.
I can help with history also. I think I have. Yeah, I have that.
That's Deception.
I was
Just
like,
count.
that
Just
is-
count the roll and
that
add
is
7
not
to the
correct.
roll.
Okay, there we go.
So 17 plus
You
7.
got a pair of 22s. That's good enough.
Cool.
So that stone is most definitely designed to detect something. Sort of a little proximity sensor of sorts.
Maybe it was detecting that mysterious figure out in the rain.
Perhaps.
It seems highly likely from the very intricate small runes that you now see carved on the surface that it is designed to detect evil, or at the very least a specific kind of negative energy.
So perhaps undead.
Definitely that thing out there.
So why'd you steal this from the old man?
Why didn't he?
Yeah, I just kind of like shrug me like, what do you mean?
You know, stealing's not good. It's not good to steal. Didn't your mama ever teach you not to steal?
His mother was eaten by bandits.
A single tear drops down my cheek. No. I just go, well, I wanted it more than he did.
How do you know that?
Because he didn't take care of it, and that's why it's mine.
It's turning into one of those after-school specials about morality.
Oh God. Wheel of
Uh-huh.
morality. Turn. Tell us the lesson.
Are you saying that if I stole from you, you'd be cool with it because you didn't take good enough care of your stuff?
I think about it, and I have a moment of cognitive dissonance, and I go, no.
You're a bad man.
Nah, I just kind of shrug.
I don't think anyone here has a strong claim to being objectively good.
Is anyone here actually a good alignment?
Yeah, neutral good.
I then say, well, since that man can't be trusted, I don't think he should be trusted with this, and I think he's the wrong person to have it, and that's why I slipped it off of him.
I think it
I
is
actually
of
agree
much
with you
less
on that.
consequence, I might imagine, as far as the act of taking it from him.
What if that?
When did you say you noticed it? Was it doing something at the time? Or?
It was glowing, and it was glowing when he was bullshitting us. So maybe it's a bullshit
Hmm.
detector.
What if that was
Why
supposed
would
to
he
help?
have a detector
What if
for his own
that
bullshit?
creepy monster
Well-
thingy was trying to kill him, and that's his way of knowing if the thing's gonna kill him or not?
I think
then why
that
was
is
it
way too
absorbing
advanced
us?
idea for you, little girl. Who
Yeah.
left the sassy small child here?
Right?
I'm 40. I'm 47.
Let this tiny, sassy, elderly infant in here.
She's not
Still treat you
elderly.
like a
That's
child.
young for a gnome.
So you're still are you like a gnomish child?
No, she's like an adolescent almost.
Oh shit.
Ah.
I pull up my hood, and I turn to the rest of the group, and
Oh boy.
I don't say anything. I just kind of like put my hood up, just like to be, I'm a rogue, guys.
All right. I am going to be a little bit more on a, just because of that.
He's
because-
just Aragorning it up.
I don't have my vocabulary is not as good as yours, so I'm not sophisticated enough to say why I want to do that.
I just when someone else goes on alert, it's a
Go ahead
reaction.
and make a perception check.
Whoever, me, them, everyone.
Zerlon.
Oh, okay. Let me get my character sheet thingy and perception. Oh yeah.
Fucking well then.
Wow,
All right.
we are just writing the
Perceiving
story
like a
tonight,
boss.
guys.
For real.
Well
I
done.
perceive all of your flaws. They are disgusting.
Every part of me wants to just give like the most detailed possible description of this inn, like down to the type of nails they used, and then give you
What
the
kind of
relevant
nails
information.
did you use?
But I'm not that kind of an asshole, so I'm not going to do that to you. I'm only going to tell you the important shit.
That's what a critical is for. The important shit.
Just a few moments ago, a trio of half-elves silently entered the tavern, didn't order anything to drink, and sat down not far away from your table.
So do I notice that Cerulean noticed?
Yes.
I'm just gonna like hold to like my chest so only he can really see. And I'm just gonna hold up like 3 fingers.
I'm gonna make like an imperceptible kind of nod, just
Got
like
it.
the barest
Just
little
like a
acknowledgement.
lizard blem.
Yeah.
Map.
Blem.
Why are you guys
Actually,
reacting?
I can do that thing where lizards like blink both eyes, and the eyes kind of like suck downwards into their skull a little bit.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Okay.
And everyone's
That's
like,
how I acknowledge.
gross.
I was gonna say, Thomas, I want to make a perception check to see if I notice what they're doing.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be like a 3. Yeah.
Nope, didn't notice anything.
See, that's
This
when it's
is a
appropriate
great
to give a
story.
description.
You
That's
appear
when
to
it's
be in some
appropriate
kind
to
of
be sharing
bar.
Fucking males. It's like
No, I
you
just
noticed
wanted-
the wonderful carpentry.
Because, like, if I did notice it, Lita would ask them why they're doing it.
Yeah, Oh, I figured as much. That's why I'm glad you failed.
She's not very wise. She's very smart, but she's not very wise.
See, I'm the other way around. I don't have your book learnings, but I.
Yeah.
No, but like gnomes like start school at like the age of 30, so
Yeah.
she's like a new. If anything, she's like a either like
middle
a
schooler.
high school graduate or like a college grad or something. She's not very knowledgeable.
Fair enough.
mm,
All right, so I'm going to casually suggest that perhaps we find a different table, as this one has some serious flaws.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mention the
Well, I can just fix it if there's a problem
guys,
with the table.
they did. I kick Lily under the table. Guys, there's just something wrong with this table here,
Ow!
and it just.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. This table hurts. And
Is there a lamp on the table?
and I
Does he have to make an attack roll?
I just scout out. I wasn't doing it to hurt you. I was just doing it to.
I'm just
like,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was narratively kicking you.
Yeah, right.
And I make the motion that we need to leave this particular table and probably find
Mhm.
something with a solid surface behind us.
Yeah, I was gonna say a wall with in a corner. As shadowy and stereotypical as it is, would be preferable.
Yeah,
How
we're,
busy is it in here? Are we like half capacity, full? to
There
first
is
thing?
indeed a large booth in the back corner.
Wonderful. Is it really busy in here, or is this like
It's
half full?
moderately busy.
Moderately busy. Okay, we should easily
Yeah,
be able to
there's-
relocate.
There's more people in here than usual because they've ducked in to get out of the rain.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
I
sense.
noticed this inn has sure gotten a lot quieter since those elves sat down. They must be trouble.
Motherfucker.
Did you say
No,
that
I
out
forgot,
loud?
I forgot to hit the repeat button on the stupid there.
It just got serious.
I wish I could set things to auto repeat because it's like, listen, I don't only want like 3 minutes of. All right.
oh, there is a button on there that has it loop, but it sometimes loops everything. It's a little. Just be careful with it.
Which means
Okay.
it makes it useless.
Yeah, all right.
Listen, we're playing a game digitally, and we've rolled amazingly tonight. I'm not gonna criticize it too much because the devs
Yeah.
hear you. Because when you say give webcam and like mic access, that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Clever bastards
Um,
they are.
All right. So you sort of all get up and shuffle over to a different table. You take your beer with you.
Well, we'll try to keep it casual, but yeah, you know.
It is at this point that anyone could notice that those 3 half elves are definitely watching you.
Well, they're not making any kind of subtlety.
Well, it's good to know that people in these towns can at least appreciate a good beauty. You know, everywhere I go, people are always eyeing me up. I'm so pretty.
I will take your word for it, little
Do
one.
I know you speak Dwarvish? I wrote down what every language everyone speaks, but I can't. I think I missed one.
I don't speak Dwarf. Although I haven't picked. I forgot to actually talk to you about that, Thomas. I need to talk to you about
Yes.
like what my third language is going to be.
Okay. Noted.
That's just-
Oh, I'm reading.
I'm
over
supposed to
my
speak
notes
another
as-
language, but I haven't actually picked it yet. I mean, I just realized. I looked at my language section. I'm like, oh shit.
I know we talked about Draconic. I don't remember if we talked about the other languages we speak.
Yeah, I know. I speak common and German. That's it.
Spellion, what do you speak?
Common, draconic, and binary.
Yeah. 11101.
And what languages do you speak, Lily?
So far, common and gnomish.
I don't.
Might.
All right, so I have no way. I have no way to communicate with these guys, right, Thomas, in like a different language. since they don't.
Not unless you teach us one.
Mm,
Yeah. You
what kind of
with
races?
them.
Let's do this real quick. What kind of races were common around where we live?
In Tandalar, it was a mixed bag. There were a lot of gnomes. There were a lot of humans. Not a lot of elves or half-elves. A couple dwarves. And then the lizard folk traders came through very frequently.
Then I would know whatever they speak. What do they speak?
Draconic.
Oh, there you go.
So
Alright.
everyone
I would know. I would know the
the.
language of the locals. So.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a trade language, obviously. If,
Since I'm the odd man
Evidently.
out, I'm going to just kind of slowly put a hand on one of my daggers, like secretly. Just not like in a threatening way. I'm just kind of like,
Just
Yeah.
casually.
just casually like checking my pocket for my dagger. No,
I am,
I'm just casually putting like my arms down, like to be near them.
I don't really have anything to like prep, but I'm thinking about if they start some trouble, I'll cast mirror image, which I have prepared.
Right.
I wish I could just make an interactive copy of just one of myself to go and bother them.
I'm casting detect magic again, since that's really all I can ready, other than obviously grabbing my gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lily doesn't. Does Lily know that these three things?
He said that all of us obviously
Okay.
knew he was.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
okay,
sorry,
now
I was-
everybody's like, ooh, they're looking at us, aren't they?
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I could cast silent image, and since I'm an illusionist now, I could make it talk too. So I could make I could go into the bathroom, make a copy of myself, have it come out, and then go bother them.
Well,
You can make a moving image now.
I can make with the illusionist thing. I can make it move.
Ooh.
Well, silent image can move actually. With my minor illusion, I can make it
I see.
make an image and make a sound at the same time of it now.
So it's just
Yes.
gonna babble incoherently because you can't hear anything they say in reply to it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I
we
can hear
might
them
be
from
able to-
across the room.
Yeah, could we hear that far? Do you think, Tom?
in a crowded inn.
Yeah, semi-crowded.
Damn, yeah, you're right.
Did
I guess,
you can hear them talking?
Yeah.
I guess we could just go over there and let's just go over there and talk
Probably.
to them.
You know, that's not the worst idea.
What are they gonna do? Attack us? We're ready.
Yeah.
All right, I get up and I walk over to them.
Oh boy. All right.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
They all transform into
That's-
dragons and then
that-
ravage the inn.
That's both me as a PC and as like myself. Oh my god. Oh, the face palm. Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
suffer from social anxiety, Mr. Aroxian?
Yes.
I think he's
I
suffering
say in like the
exasperation.
most like sarcastic tone possible.
Because it seems like it.
Hello, I noticed you've been admiring me.
I'm gonna get up and start going over in that direction.
Yeah, of course. Well, I'm going with them.
All right, you guys, if they start some shit, attack them.
Lily's
Please
friendly.
don't say that
Do
out
you
loud.
just say that out
I don't
loud
say that
as you're
out loud.
standing at their table?
I meant to say that before I walked over there.
He's retconning a bit. Let's go. All right,
Yeah.
we're ready to attack. We're ready to pounce. Lily's just making her best tough guy face. It just
Mhm.
looks like a little girl, like who has she's holding in a pea or something like that.
Sure, right.
So you go over to talk to them, and what do you say?
I said, hello, I noticed you were admiring me.
Okay.
God, I love your character.
It's something else.
He
Uh,
stomps
so-
over there.
So yeah, they all three turn and look at you in creepy unison, and one of them finally speaks up and says, "Ah, yes, admiring. That is what we were doing, after all."
Well, I can understand why. I am pretty magnificent.
Even I don't know how he works.
While this is happening, I'm going to just whisper to Zerillion, since he's the only one who hasn't lost his goddamn mind.
Thank you.
I'm going to whisper to him that these people probably know of me, but not probably the truth. They're probably 500 years removed from it. I mentioned like the time thingy, right? I kind of like that.
Right.
And I'm like, they probably think I'm someone else.
All right. I will keep note of that. internally,
And,
I'm also-
I do tell him. I don't tell him that I'm a half elf, but I tell him that they're half elves and they.
Oh,
Live,
what, you guys-
I explain to him that they live a long time compared to the rest of the mortals.
Mhm. I mean, it's all relative to me, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now internally, I'm pretty impressed that he could have done something 500 years ago that would still be being talked about. So,
Especially as a
my
level 1.
No,
my respect for his
that's
capability
why I was
goes
level
up a
1.
notch.
I had to be level 1.
This will bear further questioning in the future, but for the moment, I will simply keep it in mind, and I will distrust whatever assertions these guys make. But I'm waiting to see what they say.
Yes. So they smile and look at you and say, "We are representatives of a rather."
You fucking character, man.
I'm sorry, Thomas. What'd you say?
They look at you, and all three of them smile in unison. They say, "We are representatives of a rather exclusive society of people here in Orangetown." And okay, sorry, I gotta whisper. And we were stopping by. Just we've heard a lot about you. You've made quite the splash here in Orangetown. And
Really?
we wanted
It
to extend
Doesn't
to
seem
you.
difficult to do then.
We wanted to extend to you a formal invitation.
I say.
Is it a
to-
party?
invitation
Are we
to what?
going to a party?
Yes, of sorts. You
Well,
Like
I say,
party.
I spell you on the mighty mage as I flail my arms lightly. Accept.
you are most welcome to think of it as a party.
Mm-hmm. That's rather vague. Would you mind giving us any additional detail?
Of course. In fact, we'd be most happy to enlighten you on the way. In fact, yes, you could come with us. It's not far from here. We'd be happy to escort you.
I then kind of just step up and in like a slightly altered voice.
Before you say that, let's take some dark alleyways. That way we can talk more about how great I am.
What a delightful idea.
You know, I'm just.
Now, you
really
guys
not
should
filling
be
up the dark
rolling-
alleyways right now.
You guys should be rolling insight or something to realize that I'm not a fucking idiot.
That's not happening because that's not been explained to us ever with Spelulon. Watch, this is gonna be like a 2.
I've never noticed you not to be an idiot.
Yeah, like, and you talk about yourself all the time.
And then you would have no reason to be suspicious, so... I'm not rolling it.
I certainly have some kind of opinion of
I don't think I rolled high enough. So I'm
So,
just gonna...
Well, okay. Let me narrate the roll.
No.
So Aroxian can only overhear bits and pieces of their conversation. However, even with that, it is extremely easy to tell for literally anyone who is paying attention that these people are incredibly, almost cartoonishly evil.
Yeah.
They're
being quite obvious about it.
Yeah. it would take a moron to realize that these people, or not to realize that these people were up to no good.
Wait,
Or a naive young
Hold on.
girl.
second. here.
Exactly.
Although, granted, like Nomir, she is kind of an adult, but she's like a very naive adult. She's been sheltered.
Yeah.
She's been
Well, I
in her-
might not
I
recognize.
tell him.
I don't know.
Can you
No.
wait for us just right outside? You can post 2 men outside. Just have a guy at the door. I need to pay our tab.
Spelulon thinks this is absolutely wonderful. You've already made 3 delightful companions that quickly.
I'm from a
They've
place
invited
where
you to a party.
I'm from a dimension where the normal alignments aren't quite as rigid. It's that weird of a place, so everything seems fine to me.
I'm going to put a hand on Spelulon's metal shoulder, sort of like as an arresting motion. Be like, I don't know if all of us are really up for a long walk right now. How about we just.
Well, wasn't it
sit
raining
here for a moment?
outside? Do we guys have like
Yeah.
an umbrella or something?
Yeah. Let's just stay here for the moment. There's no need to go rushing around. We can learn more about this mysterious get together.
Once we walk
There's some
out of character,
juniors
once we
and
walk
minors.
outside, we can just go and kill them. Maybe.
Well, yeah, but did you want to like figure out what the fuck is going on here?
Well, we'll figure that out from looking at their
Well,
corpses.
yeah,
I'm sure they have
we'll
notes explaining
examine
all
their
motivations.
corpses. We'll just like CSI that shit and be like, well, this one's missing. This one has like 3 gold. They all had 3 gold teeth each. They must be like part of the Gold Teeth clan or something like that.
Maybe we
Is
can
it-
capture one alive and interrogate it.
Is it that straightforward, Thomas? Do they all have like an obvious feature? It would save us a lot of time.
An obvious what?
An obvious.
They all just have like
feature,
tattoos under their eye of teardrops.
Oh no, it's not that
Fucking-
blatant.
They just have like little name tags pinned to their shirt with like, you know, Steve McSteverson of the fucking evil elf clan. Like, oh, okay, well that solves this.
Go ahead and
Do I need to persuade him to do that, or
To what? Not leave?
no?
I
to
assume
send-
Steve whispered something.
No. I suggested that 2 of the half elves wait outside, 1 wait by the door inside, and then we'll pay our tab, and then we'll meet them.
go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, that's all right. I think we're all quite happy to wait for you.
Okay. Okay. And
Well,
I
that's
go,
so nice of you to be so patient.
and then I, without taking my eyes off them, I kind of like shimmy over to the bar and pay.
Okay, it'll be 12 copper.
All right.
So I'm gonna bother one of them, or the 3 of them, and I'm gonna ask them what kind of party it's going to be.
All right. Minus 12 copper. All right.
Oh,
I throw him a silver and 2 pennies.
there will be many people there. They'll be delighted to see you.
Is
In
it a
fact,
costume party?
You'll be well, yes, many of them will be in costumes, and you'll be our special guest.
Delightful.
I like costume parties, but I don't have a costume.
Are we clear of the rest of the seating area?
I will show you in just a moment. I have gotten your in tile ready.
Yeah. Alright, I asked because
That's not ominous at all that we would need an in tile. Why would we need something to move our characters on? When we're just having a nice chat about costume parties.
I have a mind to lower my my wisdom.
You know, that would be a at this point.
I guess this is what happens when you have like 2 semi-serious D&D characters and 2 trolls playing.
My wisdom's a 10.
Yeah.
I have average wisdom.
I'm a strange robot from a strange land.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what you are.
So start headbutting my way out of this.
Unless it's about inventing, like, Lily doesn't know shit about the world, man.
No, all right. So new plan. If we can
no,
step
there's
away.
no. We can't talk about a plan.
No, all
Not
right.
yet. That's we
Damn
can't go too metagame here. We can't talk about it.
Damn it, Roxy, why don't you speak my language yet? Or another. We need to come up. We need to both learn a new language that just me and you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the plan. That's what it has to be.
It's
I know
just
this
gonna have
tile
to
set.
be the
I
case.
have this one. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
man, it's a good tile set.
It's a great tile
I-
set.
It's pretty.
That I just saw. I was like, oh shit, in drag drop, cool. Like,
I would like to be standing in the back of the party if it possible.
and so let me
I
drag
would
you
say
in.
that doesn't make any sense. You and me would be the ones closest to them, while the other 2 are very wary of them.
Find your new friends. There they are.
All right, they're leading us somewhere, presumably, so they're going to be walking with our two blissful idiots. I'm more than happy to stand behind.
All right.
Look how friendly they look.
I think. All right, guys, let's go.
I tell them.
Let's go have the. And I am now putting on my best my best foot forward to be like, okay, I'm a part of this plan.
All right, so
I tell them, I look at the one behind me, I say, no, you in front. This is procession. I'm the guest of honor. You have to walk in front.
And
All
I go,
3 of you.
you're right. And I step up in front. And
I'm talking to the guy
so,
behind
yeah,
me,
there's-
Thomas.
And
Yes.
I have my dagger still ready, and I'm just going to stab the one that's least aware to assassinate him.
Damn. All right, kick it
Uh,
off with a bang.
It would be the guy to your right who is least aware. You can go ahead
Yeah,
and roll.
I'm going to assassinate him. All right, so I get. Oh, wrong thing. I get. Now that's an automatic critical.
Yes.
Neat.
So.
Oh yeah, because of assassination.
So I'm just gonna roll the damage twice. So that's 11, and then I get sneak attack, and that's critical as well. So I do 22 damage. I just stabbed that guy to the right of
Damn.
me. I just woof, like like I almost looked like I'm tumbling a little. Like, oh, I lost my balance. Stab.
Yeah.
Which would be very plausible in the rain.
Yeah.
And
Now,
he-
By the way, Thomas, we're outside in the rain now. I don't
yeah,
know. why
I know.
we're
I'm
hearing
I'm
music.
literally switching it now. All right. We can fucking horses. Jesus.
right, and since I was already
Horses will not be held.
I was already figuring that this was basically what was going to happen, is we're going to go outside and then fucking fight them. Is it possible that I can be already ready to step over and beat the shit out of the guy behind us here, or no? I mean, I'll roll initiative first. We'll see, go in order if we need to.
Well, so let me narrate Steve's action here.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah, with a strangled cry, that that robed figure, you now notice has literally skulls as the Apollo is holding his robes together.
Oh, of course.
It gives a strangled cry and drops to the ground.
Oh no, are you okay?
He
What?
And I
is,
shout, "Oh
happened?"
my!" I shout out, "Oh my!" He jumped onto your daggers.
That's
And
exactly what happens.
I guess that rolls initiative, unless, because even though Cerulean did know that this was bad, I don't think he knew. I don't think he's close enough to do anything to anyone as a surprise.
It depends. I said I don't know if we were. I was figuring that this was what was going to happen, but we were already outside before I was like, okay, so what I'm going to do is this. But it's up to you guys. I can just roll initiative and we can just go in order if that's fine.
Well, just for my assassinate ability, I kind of just needed to go and not tell
Yeah.
anyone.
You just got to punch it.
You
I-
guys
yeah,
both
I-
got a 20. Wow.
Nice. All right, let me see. I think I can be selected. Let's see.
This is gonna be good.
Slow as fuck. I need to
It's all the
get
cold
initiative.
rain.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm not, yeah.
All right, so I'm guessing after I stab, this is the initiative order now, Thomas.
Probably.
Because I kind
let
of
me go
want
ahead and-
I want Spellulon to go, but I want to set the scene. I want to set the table for him.
yes, this is initiative order.
All right, so I'll go after Spellulon. And so I stab this guy, and I go, Spellulon, they're trying to eat you.
They're trying to eat you.
I know he doesn't like to be
you know-
eaten.
He doesn't, as it turns out.
As
shoot
we
magic
learned in the
missile
Kobold
at the,
Cave, he doesn't like to be eaten. So that's the only thing I can think
Which
of
guy?
after I stab this guy.
Wow.
I shoot I fire a magic missile at the nearest
Magic.
The closest guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Later.
Damn.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
No, it's force damage. He just willed magic into this guy.
Right?
Arms flailing wildly.
Does magic missile require you to make a save?
No, it auto hits.
No.
Nope.
It
Just
auto
hits.
hits. That's what I thought. Okay,
That's
so go
why
ahead and roll
it's-
damage.
That's why it's fantastic.
It did. It always rolls damage. There's no way to not roll damage.
Oh,
on
okay,
it.
there it is.
That's,
I
yeah,
thought
that's
that
all
was
you
an-
do. Is it rolls
I
damage.
saw-
You
I
pick
thought
your
that was
target
the-
and then roll
I
damage.
thought that was an attack roll, and I was like,
No.
What that? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
That's the great thing about magic missile.
So,
Guaranteed.
Spellulon hears the magic words "get eaten," panics, spins around, and blows this cultist clean like 30 feet away.
Damn.
In a shower of sparks and blue energy, and he is dead. He is no more.
Full
Damn.
tube-arm flailing panic mode.
All right. So now on my turn, on this bonus action, I am going to disengage in a
Okay.
cool backflip motion.
Okay, great.
So I'm gonna just disengage. Bonus action, disengage, backflip, and I'm gonna take a a longbow shot at the guy in front of me.
That's very elaborate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
19,
It hits.
8 piercing, and it's not
Okay.
sneak attack since I'm an ally within 5 feet, so it's only the 8.
So you fire a shot at him, and it buries itself into his cloak, and yeah, he snarls at you and says, "Ah, curses!" Snaps the arrow off.
Does this mean we can't go to the party?
This is the party.
Right?
It's a
I thought this is
murder
what you
party.
wanted anyway.
If in my head I have Queen playing, if anyone else wants to join in on that. Don't stop me now.
Right.
That's just for you guys to synchronize. So
Oh, yeah.
it's whoever's next.
I'm down with it.
Well, that would be the bad guy.
Yep, unfortunately. I really need to get some bonus initiative somewhere along the way here.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this is loading. I decided
Yes.
against being a swashbuckler rogue, even though
It took me a
could
second to find it.
swashbuckler rogue lets you add my charisma in addition to my dex to my initiative rolls. I could have been rolling at a +6 initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't want it though.
All right. So it is. All right. It's this guy's turn, and he has backed away from everyone, and instead of attacking, he is instead muttering to himself in these low guttural. God damn it,
Calling
Eric!
for
I'm trying to
help.
narrate shit.
Yeah.
These low, guttural, disturbing sounds that don't sound like any language you've heard of.
Glorious.
And yeah, lightning crashes, and you see his shadow is now much longer than it used to be. Much longer than it really ought to be.
I don't see a shadow on here. I know you can put shadows in this.
But
Oh,
not
God.
for, not
Come on,
for
man.
tokens.
Ah, what are you doing? All right,
There.
got him.
All right, get rid of that. So yeah, his shadow is growing and elongating, and you hear a massive thudding of wings in the night as something really big and really menacing lands on the rooftops on the other side of the inn.
Hmm.
So
So somewhere like over here.
yes.
Gargoyle.
And
Probably.
yeah, he starts to cackle madly. Or the cultist starts to cackle madly, and Araxian notices there's something going on in his pocket, but not the things that usually happen in there.
Oh no.
In
Yeah.
fact, that little stone from earlier has instead of flashing blue like it was in the Megaster's office, it is now pulsing red almost frantically. It's almost strobing.
Oh boy.
And the storm is now starting to get much worse. And lightning cracks frighteningly close. As the
Alright.
These guys have got some kind of weather control, and that concerns me greatly.
Alright, it is Lily's turn.
Do I see the thing that made the noise?
No, none of you can see it. It's over the other side of the inn.
Hmm. Hmm. It's a choice between casting detect magic to identify where it is, or just shooting the guy.
Mm.
I feel like I should just shoot the.
I did mention that they wanted to eat Spelulon.
Mm.
No, not Spelulon. I like him.
Mm. Pew.
What?
Your strength is a 1.
It shouldn't get the strength. The thunder damage shouldn't have the strength modifier. That should be 1 damage.
Well, you've been adding, you've been shorting yourself of.
No, that just got added recently.
Oh.
It's the 4 damage rolled dex. I just added the thunder damage. The thunder damage shouldn't have had a modifier on it, so that should be a 1. So 5 damage. I rolled 3d6 and added 2 to it, and I got a 5.
That's
And I got a 5. But I hit. That's all that matters.
yeah. Sometimes that's all that matters.
So the only thing that cracks louder than the lightning nearby is Lily's gigantic gun, and it knocks the wizard back another 5. The wizard, I'm sorry. It knocks the cultist back another 5 feet. He grunts in pain, and looks at you with eyes full of hatred from behind the mask that you don't remember him putting on.
Hmm.
And
Did
that seems to blend rather seamlessly with his face. There it goes. I was like, Rain, don't you just slowly fade out on me?
See Robin to the Batman on the roof?
You're making. I just look at you like, what are you talking about?
You know, Batman and Robin. It's a popular comic back where we're from.
I'm looking at you like you're crazy.
Am I the only one in this room that reads comics?
Possibly.
She says in the middle of a fight with a dead body right next.
You're right. That's so
That-
believable.
a dead body that appeared dead out of nowhere. He was just alive until he wasn't.
Yeah, it just blarp fell over. I'm just pleased that I don't have to worry about killing things for you anymore. You're clearly quite good at it now. I'm so proud of you. You're growing up so fast.
I hate you.
All right, it is
And
Zerolon's.
I'm the only one you can trust.
It's zero.
It is Zerolon's turn.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys to be ready for whoever's coming over the roof. I'm gonna take care of this asshole, and I'm going to move up to him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hopefully unload a giant can of whoop ass. So spending my key point to get the additional attacks here. So we'll start with. Let's start with the spear,
Okay, it hits.
and then follow it up with flurry and flurry. Either of those hit?
One of them does. The 7 damage.
Fantastic. Let's have him make a dexterity save or fall prone.
Okay.
He's a half health. He's very dexterous.
I mean, no. I could make him. I could make it a strength save, but I don't really want to push him away. I want to keep him here, or I
Yeah.
can turn off his reactions until the end of my next turn.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, so
He could have dumped on Dex. He might have just took a shit on it.
Yeah. Oh, the DC for that. Where did I put the DC for that?
yeah, that would be helpful.
Sorry.
20.
No, not nearly. It's based off of my month. Crap. Hang on. Sorry. It's the one
you're
thing I
good.
forgot to
I
write
think
down.
it's 8 plus your monk level plus maybe your dex.
Proficiency and.
I'm inclined to say
something.
that's correct, but
Yeah, you're in the right vicinity, but its specifics are important.
I've got my book as well.
I always have my book.
Come on.
I just
monk,
keep it on my
right?
desk. So, you know.
Right. I don't have the physical books, so.
Yeah, it's like I have the PDFs, so because
Cheapskates.
searching things are important.
Cheapskate.
Yeah, I have the 3 books.
Hey, I almost fucking bought them for Roll20, man.
I almost bought the monster manuals just because they don't have everything in Roll20, but if you
Right.
buy the monster manuals, it has everything.
Is it the key save DC?
Yes.
8
It's
plus
8
your prof
plus your
mod,
proficiency plus your wisdom.
wisdom. There you go.
Okay, so wisdom is 2 and proficiency is 2, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes. Okay. So he will. Okay.
See, that's
So-
the beauty of having a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm glad we looked it up. However, it doesn't actually matter because the spear takes him takes him by surprise to the stomach. Yeah, the dagger he was producing from his cloak drops out of his hand, and then the claw strike sends him to the ground. where he is clearly in the last throes of death.
All right.
He looks past you and past the rest of the party with bright, shining eyes full of wonder, and simply, "My lord, you're here!"
Oh boy.
And a big ol'
Oh, I see paw prints.
Yep. Really big one.
a big ol' boom comes from behind the party
Lovely.
as something that you can't see, but is very clearly making an impression in the dirt, and has the reins slanting off of it to reveal this massive hulking outline.
Lovely.
Lands in the dirt behind Aroxian. You feel the stench of something rotten's breath
All right.
pouring down on you.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. So feeling that. Mechanical question.
Yes.
If I were to attack, it wouldn't be a disadvantage because I can see where the rain is pouring off of it.
It would still be at disadvantage.
All right.
We don't know this shit
Well,
exactly.
I'm actually going to cancel that out because I get advantage on any enemy that hasn't taken a turn yet.
Yes.
So
Indeed.
I am going to.
That is a
stab-
very limited use skill.
not if you
do-
if you roll high on initiative and I get hit.
Yeah, it means that you get automatic advantage on somebody.
Yeah, and I don't need sneak, and I don't need someone to. I get sneak attack from that. So I'm going to use my assassinate ability, and I'm going to stab at it with my rapier, taking the left number.
Mhm.
Ooh, 11. That doesn't feel good.
Yeah, not great.
Does that hit?
No,
good.
in fact, your rapier simply glances off something unseeable.
Can you discern
Almost like-
anything from it?
What
From the
kinda-
hardness or
It
No,
actually makes
make a noise?
it
Well,
makes
I'd
a
be the
sharp
one-
scraping noise as if he had stabbed a metal, like a metal barrel.
Oh jeez.
All right, and then I'm going to use
and-
my bonus action
it's armored,
to
perhaps.
disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to hide behind the dead body. Well, I can't hide because that's an action, but my bonus is to disengage from this thing, and then move back. And I'm gonna be like, we got an invisible thing, and I just kind of like point, and that's my turn.
Like pick up
I-
the body and like Weekend at Bernie's it.
Yeah.
Right. I was gonna say so I see, but rather I don't.
But
No, nothing. All right. Well, it's lizard humor. You wouldn't
Yeah.
it's a tough crowd. It's
Yeah.
a tough crowd.
Yeah. Lizard humor is.
You
not
got
what people-
you got three stiffs and a little girl.
Yeah. Sounds like a fantastic way to fucking take.
And a socially inept psychopath.
Yeah.
And a robot.
And a robot.
He's the stiffest one of us all.
Ah.
All right, and then after that,
Actually, I'm quite flexible.
Don't prove it. I don't need to
after
know.
that maneuver, you hear the monster make a noise for the first time. It starts out with that same exact deep menacing laughter that you thought you heard from that creature, that creature on the Mages Guild gate.
Was that thing roughly this size, or did it seem small?
Yeah, it seemed about this size.
Lovely. All right.
And
That fits
then
with what we were
then
expecting.
you hear it. Then you hear it some more.
Nice.
And it crushes part of the inn.
I run away.
It seems almost as if it's speaking to you.
We should probably run away.
Run away! Run away!
That does seem prudent. I think we should
Well,
make a tactical retreat.
No, we need to save everyone from being crushed in the inn.
What? We need to save ourselves first.
Yeah, we can't save anyone if we're
It's a
dead.
tactical retreat.
Right, nobody was in. By the way, this.
That section, you mean?
But we knew,
This
it was
building.
pretty busy.
Oh.
Like we knew it was full.
Yeah, well, the end to the left of you is.
I'm gonna say they can probably hear all this crushing and crashing. They'll probably be
Yeah.
fleeing too. In fact, I'm surprised people aren't fleeing out the door right now.
As a matter of
That's hard to
As a-
animate.
As a matter of fact, you do hear muffled screams and cries from the inn, and hear the door on the other side fly open.
Yeah, they're bailing too.
See? They're fine.
Problem is resolving itself.
Exactly.
Well, it's Spelulon's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're waiting on the robot to
Oh,
lead the
finally
cheese
not.
maneuver.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
alright.
want to cheese it. I just took up a better position.
All right, well,
He barricaded
Follow me.
himself behind the body.
yeah.
And a little girl.
It's like half cover, right?
Now, what to cast? So it's invisible. So shooting a firebolt at it's probably not very useful. I'm gonna go ahead and do.
Any magic missiles again or no?
I only have one of those prepared, and I used it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I don't know how
I
wizard
could.
spells work yet.
Well, if you have more spell slots, you can just keep casting it again. We took a long.
Really?
Yeah, we had a long. Yeah, if you have magic missile, let's say you have 4 level 1 slots, you can cast it 4 times.
What?
Yes.
Think of it as ammo.
Well, I mean, I could
Don't
per-
think of it as individual guns. You only can fire once.
How is that different than a sorcerer then?
Sorcerers have like wild magic and stuff now. Sorcerers are not like they were in 3.5 Pathfinder.
So I can basically have my cake and eat it too now.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a
Sounds like it.
wizard.
It sounds like he's upset about this.
I'm not upset about it. I'm like, all right.
Just bewildered.
He's like, now you're saying I can have my cake and eat it? God.
Yeah, all right.
Mhm. That's a great
I've-
idea.
But I have forgotten what cake tastes like.
Mm. So
So
it's as good as lamp oil.
Just hits.
the missiles launch out and thud into their target, and you hear the dull roar of something that you really pissed off as it. Oops, I didn't mean to draw that random little rectangle. I meant to grab it. Here we go.
Yep.
As it starts to hulk forwards at you, you can see the shape in the rain growing and changing in something that looks almost like wings are spreading out to either side, pressing up against the walls of the inn.
Got
Lovely.
him trapped, guys.
It's like an invisible dragon or something. Is what we're missing here.
It doesn't make it sound what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, next turn I'm done. Next turn I'm going to cast a mirror image on myself. So that way, if it attacks me, now that it's real mad at me, it'll have a pretty good chance of not hitting me.
Mm.
I wish I could cast that on someone else too.
That'd be handy. I would really love that.
It'd be so powerful. Anyway, I'm done. So
So next initiative order,
it's a dead guy.
you hear a thunk of feet above you on a rooftop,
God damn it! There's another one.
and whoa, you're huge.
Whoa!
Stop that.
Whoa!
Ah!
It's Desiree!
There we go.
Oh wow.
Big girl.
Yeah, right. I was like, Jesus Christ. As someone lands on the rooftops above you from parts unknown, and says, "What are you doing? Get them out of here!" Yeah, speaking to Roxy, and she says, "What are you doing? Get them out of here! I'll hold it off."
Can I run a history check on this person?
Yes.
Fuck. 12.
She appears to be some sort of woman.
All right.
It's dark and it's rainy and you can't see what it is.
She's just someone.
I
used to know.
take that
She's
at
a-
face
she's a lady.
value.
She is a half elf, though.
Of course she is. Because magic missile is 3d4. It's 3 missiles, and each one counts as 4.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right.
Yeah. All right, and all right. I want to loot the guy, the head guy, the head-looking guy.
Okay.
On the way out.
Yes, you certainly can.
So
It's still being rolled wrong though.
yeah, each one should be added.
Each one is 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah,
So that should be like
it's
Oh.
2 more.
10 damage. Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
That's actually even better.
You actually did more damage to that guy.
Anyway, moving on.
All right, so she's a half elf, and she's a girl. I just tell the rest of the group. Well, I loot this guy, so what do I roll to loot him?
Nothing. You, in his possession, you find a purse, a strange-looking metal dagger, and a few torn pages from some kind of manuscript.
I take
I
nothing.
will.
I would recommend taking the pages. But hey, whatever.
No, why would none of that interests Syroxian though?
Yeah, that's fair.
Not even the pouch that might be filled with money,
I
It should,
don't
but-
care about money that
or
way.
the dagger.
I'm not a dagger guy.
You're not a dagger.
I'm not
You're
that-
not a dagger guy. You just stabbed a guy in the neck with a dagger.
Yeah, but like that's just cause like, all right, I take everything. I can't believe I just got shamed into stealing.
You stole a tiny shiny rock, but you won't steal a dagger and some weird pages.
I don't think I ever saw the other weird pages, so I wouldn't know. A weird dagger probably wouldn't interest me either. The
The
purse would probably
shiny
be it.
rock.
Well, it was pulsing. Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's way different.
Yeah. All right, so I take everything,
Okay.
and then I bonus action to use the rest of my movement, which I guess that was 10. So I went from, and then I go cheese it.
Stealing my lines, huh?
Well, I get to go first, I think, right?
Yeah, you invented that.
And then we dash west, and we dash Naruto style, leaning forward, arms back, to show you guys I mean business. Like we're going.
Weaves. Fucking weave maneuver.
Meanwhile, the cloaked half elf who was on that roof has effectively secured the monster's attention and rage with a flurry of arrows that each glow faintly in the rain and are now very clearly sticking out of something in midair as it sort of turns to her with an enraged roar. So if you'd like, if you're all fleeing, you can drop initiative now.
Can I give it a couple of parting darts before I leave? I haven't used these yet anyway.
If you truly wish to, then yes, you may.
Sure. Alright,
Okay.
because I can still get 2 attacks and a move, so...
Lily, you can move or attack if you want to.
Yeah, let's all
neither-
just stay and fight it to the death. What could go wrong?
Both darts seem to harmlessly bounce off of its hide.
Well, that's an 18 too, but I don't know that. But I know I'm out of here.
Yeah. Alright, and then I pull back. I presume the rest of us do as well.
Yes.
We're gonna have to find out who this chick is and what she knows, because she clearly knew something about this shit.
Clearly, gonna be
Yeah, she's
dead.
probably monster food by now.
Yeah, she's guys. She's dead.
Nah, she sounds like a
she's
monster
she's
hunter.
dead, and we need to probably. You know, let's go. I guess we gotta go check out, and then I just look. We're going.
Let's go back to the kobold hole. That was even safer.
For a second, I thought you guys were gonna like run back into the inn, and I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like a scene change, so the monster is stuck out here forever.
I get
At
sneak
least that's
attack.
what
I
works in
get
video
sneak
games.
attack as it doesn't notice me.
All right,
Just
so,
like all the way to the corner.
so you have to flee, and you only know a couple of places in this inn, or in this town.
I guess we go back to the crab and conch.
I steal from this room.
Okie dokie, you can go back to the
Wait,
crab.
wait, wait. Why don't we go back to the mage place and be like, why did you know about this and why didn't you tell us?
Well, it glowed a different color for this, and I don't think he knew that. Because
No,
it was
clearly there's
blue when I
something
grabbed
up.
it, and now it's red. And I'm gonna say we leave.
Alright, you don't want to interrogate the...
You know, running back to the Mages Guild is not an unreasonable idea, because we could just say, hey, there's an enormous, invisible, giant monster attacking a town. Mr. Powerful toilet
Yeah,
cleaner
and that's
wizard.
their problem.
Well, yeah, but we should tell them. Then they can.
Let's
get
go.
something
Let's.
out of it.
Yeah, we're actually right away. We're real close. So,
I'm
Let's
not
go
going.
there.
I'm not going that way.
well, I'm running to the Mages Guild. See ya.
I'm running to the Crab and Conch to grab the rest of our stuff.
All right. Well, I will
You
go
do
with
that.
the robot to alert the guy, and then we will meet you guys at the Crab and Cave.
Yeah.
sounds
all
like
right.
we're splitting the party. 'Cause
That's
I'm going
exactly
to
what I
Mages
want to
Guild as well.
happen.
Only for a second. Only for a moment, Mr. Grady. Only for.
All right. Can we also take a quick bathroom break?
Yes, we may.
All right.
Sure.